Red Cup Talk with Brian Adams. Let's get into it. No, we're not getting into it. Just hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can be up to date with content as I drop it. Let's continue to grow this channel together. Look at me. I am as happy as a kitten in a tree. I'm going to tear you up. And I learned a lesson. The guy in the grocery store gave me a one-on-one. I heard about this, but I forgot. But he said it to make so much damn sense. When you got that yellow on the back like that, you see that yellow? That's a piss stain, they call it then. You see that piss stain, you know it's better. And the yellower that piss stain is, the better, the sweeter the watermelon should be. If it's a white piss stain, that watermelon ain't no, it's not sweet. It's good, but it ain't sweet. But when it's yellow, Rockefeller. Shannon Price. Oh, Shannon Price. They coming for you, girl. Are you ready? So let's get into it, y'all. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about this crazy ass situation just came up from A&E. Red Cup Talk with Brian Adams. Let's get into it. So what we got going on here? We have Shannon Price, the ex-wife of Gary Coleman, the actor Gary Coleman, who rose to fame as not as a child celebrity, because as I did my research, he was actually a teenager when he started out, but because of his dwarfism, he was a little person. They portrayed him on TV as a little kid, and he pulled it off and did well with that. So at some point he went on and did other shows and a few movies and stuff like that, but he never really made it to the height that he once was when he was with the show A Different Strokes. And I used to watch A Different Strokes faithfully. I thought that was the coolest show. Mr. Drummond and the brother Arnold. He was Arnold, but his brother, I forgot the brother's name, but his real name was Todd Bridges, but I can't remember what his character was on the show Different Strokes. But the nanny, they was really cool. I remember the plot was something happened to the parents, and Mr. Drummond and the daughter, the family brought them in, adopted him and his brother, Arnold and his brother, and brought them in into their condo up in New York. I think it was in New York. Was it Chicago? I can't remember now, but it was a nice condo. I remember it was a big condo with upstairs and downstairs. It looked like a house, but they said that was a condo. Now I know what a duplex is, but that's what it would, I guess, would have been considered back then. But the show was really good. It went on for 8 seasons, and Gary Coleman unfortunately passed away in May of 2010. May of 2010. That was a powerful year, actually. But nonetheless, we're here today because a TV show on A&E, they do lie detector tests, and for some reason, Miss Price was selected. I didn't do the research as far as why she was selected, but she was selected for this show. Now, if you want to go on a show that maybe she just thought that this was going to die off, I don't know, but she was selected to go on the show and take a lie detector test, and they asked her some questions about Gary Coleman's passing. And it was 3 questions they asked. I'm going to bring them up. The 3 questions were, one question was, did Shannon and Gary relationship lead to domestic violence? And then the second question was, and that was inconclusive. The second question was, did Shannon fail to provide aid to Gary and his injury? The third one was, did she in any way cause Gary to fall? She failed that one. She said no. The lie detector said that was a lie. And even the detective that interviewed her said he felt like it was more to the story than what she was telling. And Todd Bridges chimed in, and I see in another footage that Todd Bridges chimed in after watching this video, and he says that it's a little something that's twisted because of the fact that when he talked to her a few days after his passing, Gary Coleman's passing, she, the wife at the time, Shannon Price, told Todd Bridges that Gary Coleman did not fall down the steps. But clearly in the interview with A&E, you see her saying that he fell down the steps. She didn't push him down the steps. So it's like, okay, well, which side of the story is it? Did he fall down the steps or did he not fall down the steps? Or, what happened? And if he did, what did you do? And I know her pushback, I saw her pushback was the police department did a thorough investigation and she was not found guilty on anything. Well, that can be questionable. Latitude, longitude, that really could be questionable. But nonetheless, I hope Gary Coleman get his just due with this, because I've always thought there was more to it behind this story. I even saw more footage where they were saying Gary Coleman they had divorced, but he continued to let her stay with him in his home afterwards because of the fact that she didn't have nowhere to go or something like that. But Todd Bridges says that last time he talked to, one of the times that he talked to Gary Coleman on the phone, he was concerned about the fact that Gary Coleman was concerned about his health because of the fact that, not his health, but his safety, because of the fact that Shannon Price was stronger than him. I mean, of course, Gary is he's a little person, so, and Shannon is a regular size person, so of course she's going to be a little stronger or have a little bit of better of a defense over him. And I'm thinking, okay, so it must have been a whole lot of fighting and domestic violence going on in there to be worried about it on that level, But nonetheless, all the best to Gary Coleman. I hope that they get this taken care of. I hope they really investigate this. And at the time of the states, they said he was worth $75,000, but $75,000. So, but yeah, I just hope that Gary get his justice due to him. If it's any due for him, you get it, because that's not right. That's not fair. I don't like to hear stories like that, like this. And Gary Coleman was liked amongst a lot of people. He had a lot of fans, a big following, a big star. Ironically, a lot of people looked up to him. Back in those days. Oh my gosh, Gary Coleman was really cool. He was the man at one point. And like I said, I was so shocked to know that he was actually older than what he was, because as a kid, me growing up watching him on TV, I always thought it was something different, but I just thought that maybe that's why he was selected as a star, because he shined a little brighter than normal. So he acted a little bit, because of acting grown and stuff like that. But no, he was a teenager. I think he was actually probably more grown than younger. I don't exactly know the exact age he was when he was on the show, but I do remember reading that he wasn't a kid like me, you and I, when we were watching the show, when it was at its height, during those 8 seasons. But we'll see. As I get more information, I will update you on this. And if there's any justice is due, I want to see it served, for sure. This is Red Cup Talk with Brian Adams. Until next time, peace out. If you have any special announcements coming up, special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, any special occasions, or you just want to drop me a line and say how your day's going, send me an email. You can do so. I will leave my email in the description below, but I also want to give it to you verbally. It's smalltalkwithbadams@gmail.com. That's all one word, smalltalkwithbadams@gmail.com. Send me an email, and I'll incorporate it into my next video. Come on, Adams family. Let's continue to grow this channel together.